Took the washing machine apart. You know what I'm saying? Because it was shaking a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I needed to clean. Like, see, as you can see, it's dirty in here. You can see it's dirty in there. And these spots, you can't get to it unless you take off the cover. You know? So I gotta clean this. You know, I gotta clean this over here. As you can see, it has little dirt there. Clean there. And I wanted to check if the machine, you know, at first I was gonna buy a new machine, but I know how to fix the washing machines. You know what I'm saying? So I found out it's the springs, all 4 springs, because it has 4 springs in the bottom. It has one there, one over here, one over there, and then one that comes up, like it comes up like that. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta buy all those springs. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, they're like $5 each. So it's like a $25 investment altogether, like, you know, more or less, like $20. Yeah, $20 and some change. You know what I'm saying? Instead of getting a washing machine repairman that's gonna fucking charge me for labor, charge me more for the springs. You know what I'm saying? You know, you could go on YouTube and you could learn how to repair these things yourself. You know what I'm saying? These are very easy to fix for what I learned. You know, and ever since I learned from YouTube, I've been repairing it. And you know, so far, don't get me wrong. Since I got the machine, I got it used from somebody else. I bought the machine for $50. You know what I'm saying? And we have the machine now for over 4 years. You know what I'm saying? But if I put the springs on it, because it was doing a little bit of shaking, and usually when the machine shakes, it's either the springs are bad, or the springs came out. Like, sometimes they pop off. They get old and they pop. And then, you know, as you can see, it's tilted. It's like this. You know what I'm saying? Look. You see? You see? When you see that, that's springs. That's the springs. And they got like these pads. There's 6 of them. There's 3 on. There's like this clamp thing that goes down like that. It's 2 pieces. The bottom one takes 3 pads, and the top one takes 3 pads. If those are worn out, it will still shake. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna buy the springs and the pads. I'm gonna buy everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put the springs first. Now, if it stops the shaking, then it's fixed. You know what I'm saying? And then if it starts shaking again, I'm already gonna know that the springs are brand new. So it's gonna be the pads. So when you're changing pads, do not just change one. You need to change all of them. All the pads on it. They're like little pieces like this. You put one here, like one there, and then one in the, like, it's like in a triangle. You know what I'm saying? And then the top one is like in a triangle too. You put that in there. You know what I'm saying? It's a Kenmore. You know, it's a Kenmore 80 series. You know, and I took out the machine too because it was dirty over here. As you can see, I put that oven remover shit spray. That shit removes everything. Like, you spray it and leave it there for a few minutes and then mop it, it'll clean the whole entire floor. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, this whole floor right here was black. This whole square thing was black. I put that oven remover spray on that shit and it took everything out. The floor looks brand new again. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, to get out of that subject. So, just to let y'all know, y'all could repair your own machine. You know what I'm saying? Before you throw the machine out, find out what's wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? If it's not turning, it's the motor. The motor costs over, like, you could buy the motor used for like $60. That's not bad compared to buying a brand new machine now that costs us over $600. You know what I'm saying? You take the motor, you unplug it, take it out, put the new motor, plug it in, and screw it back in, and boom, you're done. You could repair these machines real easy compared to the new machines. The new machines is more harder. You know what I'm saying? So I needed to make this video. So like that, you know, I could put the message out there. You know, you could repair your own machine. You don't need to buy a new machine. You could repair the whole damn thing, and it will cost you the most, like $300. That's the I'm just giving a price. It will cost you $300, and you could renew the whole machine. You don't need to renew the drum barrel because the drum barrel is good. All this is still good. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to renew that. So I'm talking about the motor, all the pieces in the motor, and the timer part up there. You know what I'm saying? It's like $250, $200 to $300. And then you still saving money, believe it or not. And after you repair all that and you put all the brand new motor and everything in it, this thing will run for another 10 years. So, you know, you got to look at that. You know, that you could save money repairing this. You know, so if you like the video, you know what I'm saying, put a thumbs up. If you dislike the video, put a thumbs down. You know what I'm saying? And explain why you think the video was bad, you know? And subscribe, because I'm going to keep putting out content like this. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I could do different things. I'm not no joke. I could repair a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? I took classes. I took 7 vocational trades. So I learned a lot of stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to show it to you again. As you can see, it's apart. You know what I'm saying? It's apart. I took it apart. And it's easy to take it apart. You know what I'm saying? You just take out, you just take out the screws, you know, you take out the clamps out of here, right? And then there's 2 screws. You unscrew it, and then there's these clamps. You use flathead, and you unclamp them. They're over here. They're over here. These clamps. And they come off, and then you can see. And then you pull this back. You pull it back. You know what I'm saying? And then you can pull out the drum. You know, you can pull out the whole frame out. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to take apart. You know what I'm saying? It's just putting the drum part. Just putting this back, it was a little difficult. It's a little difficult. You gotta take your time. So like that could be put right. You know what I'm saying? So I took it out to clean the floor, and I took it out to check why it's shaking so much. And now I'm gonna put it back together because I already know what's wrong, and I'm gonna order the parts. So y'all take it easy and have a nice day.